tired of being hard with niggas.
Mano, BJ. This ain't rocket science, people. Nope.
I'm tired of being hard. Tired of being hard with niggas.
This ain't rocket science, people. Episode 26. How y'all doing tonight? Y'all good?
I'm good.
I got a question for you fellas. Is your baby mama trash?
I don't have a baby mom.
Given all hopes the baby mamas around the world, is your child about to be a teenager and your baby mom still blaming the weight on the child? Well, listen, I can help. Ask me how. Ask me how today, all right? Hit me up on tiredofbeinghumble.com or TARS Podcast, TARS Podcast. Let me know I can help today. It's just way too many baby mamas walking around here blaming the weight on the kids. And I hate to start this podcast off in such a way, but it's really a positive way because I'm here to help. This ain't rocket science, people. Episode 26. Ask me how today though. That part was real. My man BG ain't here.
I'm the new Bill Griggs.
The new Bill Griggs is sitting with me. His name is Phil. Phil Griggs.
I'm Phil Griggs today.
Shout out to my man Phil, man. HMN ALNS himself. It's gonna be a good night, man. It's a good Tuesday.
Excellent Tuesday.
11:30 start, man.
On the rooftop.
On the
Fresh
rooftop.
Studios.
Live from the Fresh Gore Studios, man. Shout out.
Wind is blowing. Feels beautiful. City in the background.
It's definitely a beautiful night. Shout out to AJ, Brian, all the good folks over here at Fresh Gore Studios letting us come through here, man. It's been a good night. How your day been so far on this good Tuesday?
I've been with you, setting up. I woke up around 2:30.
That's pretty much
every day.
That's pretty much your average.
And before I knew it, you were over at my crib.
Scoop.
We've been here, setting up.
Should be a good night.
Excellent night.
Should be a good night.
Is.
So we're gonna cover a few topics, man. We're gonna talk about the Olympics, a little bit of fashion talk, a little bit of sports talk. It's definitely football season.
I don't technically no, it's not.
Like I said, it's football season, people. Football is back.
Until the actual games start, it ain't football season to me.
And you know what? I've been really trying to enjoy this part of football season for me. While we're 0-0, I have to enjoy it.
Listen.
Because I kind of feel like it's going to be a rough ride for the Philadelphia Eagles this year. So I have to enjoy this undefeated part.
I ain't watching until the first official kickoff.
That's because you're not a real fan. And I appreciate that. You are what you are.
I guess that's the truth.
At least you don't fake it. But me, I've been to a few practices. I've been practicing. And I really don't feel like I have much to look forward to this year. So I've been really trying to don't go there. I've been really trying to celebrate this part of the year, enjoy this part of the year until things get rolling. So but let's start out with the Olympics, man. 2016 out there in Rio. Have you been watching? Have you been following?
I've watched track and field. I've watched diving. That's about it. I watched no basketball.
Yeah, watching basketball is like it's pretty pointless.
Unless it's 2004, it's pretty much a gold.
Yeah, that was a rough ride with my boy AI.
AI? Why they have to have a bronze medal? See, that's not even silver.
He can't win anything.
That was trash.
But
Carlos Boozer.
I just kind of feel like with the Olympics, I can watch anything. A little bit of anything, like literally anything. Track and field, swim. I've been watching a little bit of golf.
You watch swimming?
I've been watching swimming. I've been watching. Shout out to Ledecky.
I don't even know who that is.
Nigga, that's a problem.
Who's Ledecky?
I think she's about 19 years old, U.S. lady swimmer. She done got about 5 golds, and I watched her do the 800 particularly.
I don't even know what
and when I say
is.
the 800 is 800 meters, it's basically 2 times around the whole track.
Okay.
Listen, we got the dream team back in the building, y'all. Shout out to Hitman Kurt and the crew. Got Scott, DJ, my boys is here. Have y'all been following the Olympics?
Yeah.
So are y'all aware of Ledecky? Ledecky, basically, I think she's from Maryland. All right, and like I said, she's 19 years old. She won about 5 golds, but in the 800, when she won that, it looked like she was the only one in the pool. Like literally, she won by about 20 seconds.
She had to lead like that, huh?
Yeah, like
so she's a female Michael Phelps.
Pretty much.
Okay.
She's really that real.
Okay.
So between the swimming, the diving, I know my one man you talked about in the diving competition.
Ooh, the Russian girl who got a 0?
Yeah, got a 0.
Oh my God! First of all, it's called diving, right? So people who don't know, you gotta dive, and you gotta dive head first. She dove feet and back first, and got a complete 0.
Oh, feet and back? That sounds like death.
She dove feet and back first. Some Russian diver.
She did the coffin. She fell like she was in a coffin?
It was the worst thing I've seen in my life. 0.0. Well, see, well that's actually the Philippines, but that was last year. That was last year.
Singapore, though, right?
It was in Singapore. You're right. Yeah, complete zero. But that wasn't Olympics. She got the zero in the Olympics, which is terrible.
See,
if you don't dive, here's the thing. So it's based on how straight your body is when you get into the water.
Right.
The size of the splash, the smaller the splash, the better.
Right.
How the flips, how high you go.
Talk to him.
But at the end of the day, the flips and how high you go don't matter if you don't dive.
My question is though, to get to this point though, they had to be diving. They had been diving.
Nerves get the best of you.
So she basically did a belly flop.
She did a back
from the
flop.
back. She did the coffin. She laid like a.
She basically should have just did this and went backwards.
That sounded like it hurt.
It probably did. Hurt her pride probably more.
All right. So what about people talking about this though? How do you feel about diving in a track and field?
Well, first of all, what's her name? Shawnee Miller. She dove for the gold.
Yeah. Do you have a problem with that?
It was legal, but it's definitely cheating to me.
That's an oxymoron.
You don't need to be diving. You're running. It's track and field, and you dive.
But the object is to finish first.
I guess by
so she ran. She ran as far as she had to run. And then she dove.
And then she dove.
Right.
When she found out she was okay. Think about that. Okay, here we go. Would she have dove if she was in first place?
No.
Okay, she was diving because she was losing. That was her last.
No.
resort.
Oh, excuse me. She was in first place when she dove.
No, she was not.
She was.
No, she wasn't. Anybody got some facts on that? She was not in first place.
Felix was on her ass, and she knew the
only
only thing she could do to keep her off her ass was to dive.
That's false. Felix was in first. She was winning until Felix at the last minute.
Felix was coming. Felix
she
had
was in first.
She had the momentum.
Felix was in first.
Felix
I'm telling you, look.
Okay, listen, that's not the point. At the end of the day, the object is to win the race.
Felix confirmed.
I'm about to get it.
Oh, okay, he's gonna confirm.
Okay, I don't care what he does. The object is to win the race. It's a race.
I know. I agree. That's why it's not.
And
illegal.
she won the race.
And it's not illegal.
Okay, so she won. What does it talk about?
I'm not a fan of someone diving.
Okay, that's fine. Are you a fan of winning?
I'm a fan of winning.
Okay, then. So you.
But I want to win in a respectable manner.
Bruh, she dove.
That's
not into a pool either. She dove on a track.
This isn't Olympic diving.
She gave everything.
She gave her whole body, literally.
You would respect her more if she didn't dive and waited another 4 years to compete.
Well, she would have got silver. What's wrong with silver?
It's not a gold. What the hell you mean what's wrong with silver?
She ain't run. She dove.
She ran, then dove.
Put it like this.
She couldn't just dive the whole way. She couldn't dive the whole.
We'll see if that rule will change. If that rule changes, then it's proof that it was a cheap shot.
I agree.
Well,
but this year it wasn't a cheap shot because it was legal.
I'm pretty sure it was.
So this is my next question. So, Usain Bolt did his thing.
And he would have never dove.
There's no need for him to dive.
Well, it's right.
And Michael Phelps has been doing his thing. Who do you see as the better Olympian?
Oh, for sure, it's Michael Phelps. He has the most gold medals. First of all, the Olympics have been around for 31st Olympics, right?
31st Olympics, yeah.
What's that, times 4? Olympics have
been anybody got my lighter?
There was a lighter up there.
All right, go ahead. My fault.
You smoking now? Since when you smoke?
My man, go ahead, man. Just finish this thing you guys say. Don't judge me.
Michael Phelps has the most gold medals of all time. And the most medals of any Olympian of all time. You gonna smoke that, right?
Yeah,
Show me something.
I'm working on it.
It's the first on. It's the first. Let's see that.
All right, so listen. I hate agreeing with people on my podcast.
But you agree.
I gotta agree with you.
All right, let's take it back.
We had this discussion.
Bolt is the best Olympian of all time.
No, don't do that.
Let me tell you something.
You ain't gotta lie to the people. You ain't gotta lie to people. But no, though, I don't even think it's close. Like, people was coming up with this question. If you got the most medals, especially the most golds,
the most championships,
you gotta go with Phelps.
Yeah, he's by far. But better question: does that make him the best athlete of all time?
That's a good question. It makes him the best Olympian athlete.
Well, think about this. Okay,
Olympian athlete.
Well, okay, but think about this. Olympians go across the world, right? They compete against people from all over the world. Like, you're going against people across the globe.
Okay.
You know, NBA, of course, it might be the best basketball players in the world are here, but not necessarily. You don't go. You solidify when you go against the world. This is a world record. This is the world.
I got that. You said it 5 times. Okay. It's the world.
So what I'm saying is that make him the best athlete in general. He's not just competing at home.
I just kind of feel like
it's the world.
Best athlete is all pure opinion. Like, it depends on what you describe as being athletic. Because he can run very fast, but can he jump?
We don't know.
Right, because I kind of feel like when you say the word athlete, that means like all around.
But you don't know if
So
he can't
run.
jump.
That's what I'm saying. So to me,
But
call him.
You gonna judge him for something you don't know? You don't know if he can jump.
So I'm just comfortable calling him the fastest runner in the world. I'm not calling him the all around athlete.
Bolt.
Yeah, Bolt.
Oh, I was
I can't
talking
call
about
him
Phelps. So I was saying
well,
Phelps
Bolt,
was-
Phelps. No, I can't call him all around athlete. You think about that pool? He ain't shit.
So then who would be the best athlete? Like Deion Sanders?
I guess you go. Yeah, you either had to do
Okay.
it like that. A guy that plays multiple sports,
I guess.
or you had to give it to each individual sport. So,
Oh,
for example,
okay.
in basketball,
I see
you
what
had to
you're
go. Who's the best
Okay, who's
athlete in the NBA?
But so you're telling me that there's no way to say who's the best athlete ever?
I don't think. The funny thing about it, the best athlete in the world is probably not a professional in anything. He's probably just a random ass guy who can.
You can't say that.
He's probably a random guy who
In that
can jump
case, you
real
can say
high,
about
run real
anything.
fast,
That's I wouldn't-
strong. Like it's so many
You
different
could say
attributes.
the best musician is some guy who's not. You could just say that. You got to go by what you know, not by what you don't know.
All right. So what I do know is, you can't say who the best athlete in the world is.
Okay, I can get with that.
Outside of that, though, so you've been enjoying these Olympics?
No, I have not.
You have not.
I have not. I simply have not.
What do you enjoy? Let me
I
ask
don't
you this
even know
though.
when the next thing happens. Like I thought.
You didn't even know the Olympics was coming.
Here we go. How many medals does Bolt have so far this year?
I don't know.
I thought he had like 6. He has 1.
What, the world championship?
He just
Did he
has
skip
1.
all that?
100 meters. He just has 1 so far. On today's day, he has 1 medal.
So let me ask you this.
I felt like he should have 6 already or 9. He has 1.
See,
Did y'all know that? He has 2 now. He got 1 today. He got 1 today. He got 200. He got 1. They didn't exactly. They didn't do it. The Olympics been going so long. He has 1 medal. I felt like I don't even know that. So to answer your question, no, I have not.
I mean, the Olympics is the Olympics. One thing I do like about it is like watching people's dreams come true. Every 4 years, like you gotta like pretty much cash in now.
My favorite thing is watching
you don't-
people's dreams come to a crashing end. That's my favorite.
This guy right here. Speaking of which, there was a guy from France yesterday.
The runner?
Yeah, false started.
Oh yeah, and he's
Threw
out.
his ass out.
He's out of here.
This
He was out.
was it the one? It was the hurdles.
It was 100. It was the hurdles?
It was the hurdle.
But one happened in 100. Yeah, and 100 as well. Yeah, yep. The same one in both.
Well, I'm not talking about that guy. I'm talking about yesterday.
somebody else.
Even the finals, matter of fact.
Yeah, it was.
I'm talking about yesterday. It was yesterday.
Semifinals.
Yesterday was the semifinals. It was the hurdles. This
I
one
didn't see
dude from France, and when he false started, like he knew it was him. He fell on the ground. He rolled around on the floor like he got
That's
shot.
what they didn't see.
That shit they didn't see.
Yeah. You want to talk about? You want to talk about witnessing greatness?
Right.
That's the opposite, and it's one of the best things in the world to see.
You like to
This is
see
why
people
there's
suffer.
Things like fails, like you look at like compilations, fail compilations. It's my favorite thing to see.
So let me ask you this though. So would you rather just cheat? How do you feel about cheaters?
Cheat. Well, it depends. Let me ask you a question. How do you feel about cheaters? Because I don't want you to bounce off what I'm saying. How do you feel about cheaters?
Well, first of all, I'm offended that you even think that I would take your opinions.
You might. You agreed with me earlier.
If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. It pretty much depends on what you're doing. To be honest, like cheating is like cheating. It depends on what you're doing. You understand what I'm saying?
I'm not with cheating in sports and athletics. I'm not with that. I'm with you. I wanna. If I'm competing against you, I don't even like when the best player on the opposite team is hurt. I want to beat you when you're at your max. I'm not with cheating.
All right,
I want to beat you.
All right, Phil.
Fair and square.
Say if me and you go to the park and play some pickup basketball.
Okay.
All right, I'm not gonna cheat you. There's no point in me cheating you.
All right.
If we lose, what I gotta do? Sit out a game, sit out 2 games.
Okay.
But saying that we're playing in the NCAA championship
Okay.
on televisions, a real league, not pickup. That wouldn't be pickup. If it's a real league on TV, NCAA, that's not pickup. Okay.
Okay.
I might hold your jersey. You know what I'm saying? I might do little cheating moves because I want to win. That's actually worth cheating for.
There's a difference between cheating and things that are accepted.
Would that be more gamesmanship?
That's more. Yeah, I wouldn't consider that cheating.
Okay, if
Grabbing
I'm
a jersey
listen, if I'm
you
gonna
can
lose,
get away with.
All right, this is my thing. We're in the Olympics, right? You talked about the young lady diving. You're not a big fan of that.
Not a big fan at all.
I will trip somebody if I'm about to lose.
Well, that's actually illegal. So you'd be out of there.
That's fine. That person be out of it also.
But then you'd be out. So
So what's the
point of
difference?
that?
Hey,
So you weren't even.
somebody
there to
lost with me.
compete.
Hey,
You're better off running.
I don't like losing. The point is, if I have something to work for, my man Track fires up another one. We done put my man on the roof. All right, go ahead. So unlimited data. So anyway, man, I kind of feel like cheating. So how do you feel about cheating on your girl or cheating in a relationship? Is that acceptable?
It's not acceptable.
I agree.
It's not acceptable.
You condone that though?
It's not acceptable.
What?
Condone what he said?
I could.
Acceptable?
No, you know what? I condone what he says.
Is he talking about cheating in relationships?
Yeah,
That's what I just asked him.
Yeah,
okay.
it's not acceptable.
Goddamn, Hitman, you trying to get somebody hung
Let me
up.
tell you something. Let me tell you something. Tell you the truth. What's not acceptable is lying. It's not acceptable,
Okay.
especially lying to someone you supposedly love.
All right.
If that's part of y'all agreement that hey, I'm gonna do this on the side, then that's between the two of you. But you having her believe,
She's the only one.
and it's not true.
And it's
That's
21.
unacceptable. That's unacceptable.
Okay. All right. See,
You agree?
No, I agree with you.
Oh, so you didn't? But you
My
didn't bounce off
problem.
me.
My problem last week came with this guy over here, DJ.
Oh, I wasn't here.
You wasn't here. Because he was trying to come from behind the camera and talk that I'm a saint, I don't do anything wrong
'Cause girls
nonsense.
were in the room, huh?
Because women was in the room.
Sometimes you gotta play that role too. Looking right now, listen.
That's
you know, I
lying.
don't condone
That's
shit,
lying.
baby.
So what's up? What you got going on tonight? So basically, we're here at live. We're here live, Fresh Gore Studios.
Fresh Gore Studios.
So you about to go do a photo shoot.
I'm going to be doing a shoot in a few minutes.
So who you about to shoot?
I'm going to shoot. She's actually over there, and I know your cameras can't see her. I'm shooting with the gorgeous,
The gorgeous,
the one and only.
the one and only.
Emily. I shot with Gigi about what was this? How long ago was that?
About 3 weeks
2
ago?
weeks ago. Wonderful shoot with one of the best photographers in the world.
Shout out to my man, She, man.
Y'all can follow him at. I can't even spell his last name.
That's the problem. That's
You
the
gotta
problem.
change
People
that.
don't even know your
My man,
Instagram.
first
Just
of all,
type in
his last
RP.
name is Was it Prelude, right?
Yeah, Prelude.
I don't even know how to spell.
So
and
RP
he's not French, by the way.
Oui.
Or he's not even. Are you even from the islands originally, like your family?
You go to him a lot.
Oh, you do go to the islands.
Photography business must be booming.
Yeah, he might have some kids out there too, but I ain't gonna talk about that.
That's a good problem
So
to
yeah,
have.
I'll be shooting in Fresh Gore Studios.
Right.
Again, shout out to AJ and shout out to Brian as Brian walks in with a.
You got some purple
Starbucks
drink in your hand?
cup.
A little red.
I don't know what it is.
All right, so this is what we're gonna do. So you're gonna run downstairs, do your photo shoot,
I
and
am.
Gigi's gonna sit down with me.
Is that all right, Gigi?
And
There
Gigi
you
and
go.
myself gonna get to know each other a little bit better. This ain't rocket science, people. Episode 26.